Well, it's been a big week, guys, and thank you so much for your attention and time. I can't believe we've already got through, our first week on this challenge, but hopefully I've given you some information that you found useful and that you've started to implement already. Thank you for those of you that have followed the tasks and, downloaded the cheat sheets, and hopefully you've implemented those into your daily and weekly routines. So today, really, I just wanted to use this as an opportunity to do a bit of a recap of what we've done. So hopefully, guys, I've succeeded in letting you know how important I think strength training is for your performance. So all things equal, guys, when we've got two athletes of a similar skill, being that bigger, stronger, faster, more powerful athlete will probably turn the tide in your favour. Outside of its performance benefits, guys, then the injury prevention benefits are massive as well. So if we refer back to those studies, we found that people that weight trained had a much lower rate of injury, and we also found that weight training itself had a much lower rate of injury than combat contact sports. So if you're already doing a combat contact sport, that's a mouthful to say, then what you're probably going to find is that weight training will probably reduce your risk of injury rather than heighten it. So yes, it's more exposures, but having stronger bones, stronger muscles, stronger connective tissues will hopefully allow you to be safer on the mats. So for me, it's a no-brainer. I'm going to perform better and I'm going to be safer. That in itself, hopefully, is enough to get you interested in strength training and starting to look at the right way to do it. How do we back up that machine, though? It's really important that we back that up with our nutrition. And hopefully I've given you some great tips to keep moving you forward with your nutrition from where you are now. Calories matter, guys. Working out our energy balance is going to be really important, and also understanding that all food doesn't need to fall into a clean or an unclean category. All food is basically going to be available for you to eat, and I would just reiterate to you the importance of sticking to that 80 to 20 rule. 80% of your food, lean, nutritious, quote unquote healthy, but let's call it more nutritious food is going to be making up 80%, and a less nutritious food, 20% of the food that we like to eat, yeah? So if we want to grab a donut, we want to have some pizza, etc., fit it into that 20%, guys. I've also given you that cheat sheet, so hopefully you can refer back to some of those serving size, and that will help you structure a decent plate of food that will hopefully help you to keep moving towards your goals from a physical body point of view as well, and enhance and back up your training. One of the other things that hopefully I've kind of got you thinking about, guys, is time. So yes, it does take time to get into the gym, but anything that's worthwhile doing obviously takes time, but we don't need to be in the gym for hours on end. One of the things that we talked about this week was the idea of getting into the gym and getting everything done in under 60 minutes, which I think is more than enough time for grapplers. Anywhere between 30 and 60 minutes is probably going to be a really effective workout. And again, you've got a cheat sheet telling you how that workout might look, how many movements to perform, and also some of the specialist kind of techniques we talked about, like supersets, paired sets, timed sets, etc. Those will help us be efficient in the gym. So rather than kind of wondering how long we should be in there, we've got a definitive start and an end. We know what we're doing in the middle, and we're not really wasting any time. Now, we should be taking rest periods. We should be enjoying the time. We don't need to be running around the gym kind of going crazy, but we should also be efficient with that time, and that means it should be able to fit in before work, it should be able to fit in our lunch break, or at a time without it being too inconvenient and too much of a time kind of constraint on you. The other really important thing, guys, is that accountability. The accountability factor is really, really big in training, and having somebody looking at your strength and conditioning, having somebody look at your nutrition, just the same as you've got a coach right now monitoring your BJJ progress, is a surefire way to progress fast and to progress efficiently, safely, and to the best of your ability. So, like I say, guys, I hope this week has been helpful for you. If there's anything from this week that we've covered that you would like a little bit more clarity on, please post below, and I'm happy to kind of go into a little bit more detail where I can. What have you got coming up next week, guys? Well, a few kind of things, a little bit of a sneak peek. We've got dealing with being bored in the gym, or kind of being bored of our workouts. I'm going to tell you why most BJJ warm-ups, in my opinion, are garbage. We're going to talk a little bit about cardio, we're going to talk about flexibility, and then we're going to talk about the all-important social life. How can you still have a social life if you're training like an athlete? So guys, I hope you have a great day. Thank you for all your time and attention this week, and I'll see you in the next video.